First off, I would like to give full credit for the footage captured in this video to my boys over at the Games Club. Link to the original video along with their channel link in the description of this video. Now I just wanted to take a second to thank Graham for capturing the footage for us in these videos. These guys know absolutely nothing about AEW. They're not fans of the genre. They just happen to play the game for a quick match during a 4-hour live stream at the Tokyo Game Show. That footage I'm sure you've seen was captured, re-uploaded to YouTube, etc., etc. Once I found these guys and found that original video, I talked to them for a little bit, a few of us, myself included. Just asked if they could capture some more footage for us while they're there, as there's so little out there. So once again, thank you boys for taking the time to do that for us here in the wrestling game community. Now, without further ado, let's get into our impressions of AEW Fight Forever and the footage that we have so far. Alright, so for a very first game, for guys who know nothing about the wrestling or AEW wrestling business, they did pick a hell of a first match to go with. I know there was obviously only 6 characters to choose from, but CM Punk versus Kenny Omega, very fitting. It was our first match to get into, to take a look. As we all know, so far, the entrances, this is what they are. They're going to be very similar, akin to a WrestleMania 2000, very shortened entrances. We're not even getting walking animations of them coming to the ring or anything, and just a quick pose like they did in those games. We just get their signature scene from the beginning. Apparently we can play with pyro as well by clicking the button, but I mean, as you can see, those entrances are like 2 seconds, 3 seconds long, 10 seconds long at most for maybe some of them, so it's not like there's going to be a lot of pyro shooting off from the background. But either way, I'm not into these games. 4 other entrances. As you can see, this is computer versus computer, so you can see a little bit of the CPU logic in that. A nice power slam. I like the animation so far. A lot of people complaining about the graphics. This is a game that's going to be available on the Switch. You can play it portably. It's going to be available on PC, Series X, PS5, but also PS4 and Xbox One. So it's not like I'm going to expect a 2K 23 or 22 level of graphics their first time out. I think the game looks great personally. I love the No Mercy feel and vibe. You get to see some of the taunts. This is the first time we're getting to really see a lot of reversals as you get a CPU versus CPU match. First time we actually get to see a lot of the reversals shown off, which I think is very cool. As you can see with the strong Irish whip, it'll throw them right outside the ring, which is very cool. CM Punk, I don't know if he doesn't have a suicide dive or not. It looks like he might only have the baseball slide there. As you can see, some nice strike combinations. The pacing seems really good. I like that slap the mat that Punk just did there. We got some dodges. See a nice reversal there, and you can see the difference in their spirit meters as they go up and down from reversals. CM Punk's now got a signature. This clip also one that had excellent sound. Ooh, beautiful. The only match actually that had really good sound coming from it, where you can actually hear some of the crowd chants. Ooh, beautiful knee to the gut. And look, he does the full launch on my elbow. I don't know if you have to press the taunt button while you're on the top before the elbow, or if that's just part of the animation. Either way, very, very cool. And here we're seeing he's going for a go to sleep. Hits it. Looks very nice. I'd like if they got rid of that circle thing, that black circle thing on finishers or whatever, but it is what it is. And ooh, as you can see, a beautiful reversal. I think that was a reversal on an attempt, which is very neat, because we haven't seen a lot of that in wrestling games over the years. I know some of the 2K games do have little bits like that, but I just thought it was a very, very nice little touch, being able to do a reversal on someone going for a pin and getting a roll up, and really switching up if you notice the momentum of the spirit meters there. The amount of spirit you get from reversing pins after a finisher, which you'll see more in the final match there on the Rosa against Sheeta here. Nice Hurricane, nice springboard. I like it. He missed it. I like the impact so far. Springboard moves fully in there off the second rope, and you can go to the top. Very cool. Very reminiscent of the old Aki Engine games. Everything here, I'm liking it so far. They have the Pepsi tattoo on CM Punk's arm, which is neat. I guess it's just a line through it, so it's not exactly a Pepsi tattoo. It's not like the yin yang, it's more just a line through it, but either way. I know in many previous WWE titles he did not have anything there at all, it was just a blank space. So it's cool to have something. And we've got the classic CM Punk right there. Ooh, a springboard reversal. It looked like it was going to be reversed into a go to sleep. I wish it was. He didn't have a special, but I'm wondering if they do have catch finishers in this game. Because that looked so much like he was going from a springboard into a GTS. And if you could do that in this game, that would be amazing. I'm really hoping that we do have catch finishers in this game. Because, I mean, that just right there, it looked so much like he was about to hit it. So, here Punk's got a signature. Throws him in the ropes. Throws him in the corner. He doesn't go for the usual, like, clothesline bulldog combination. Or the knee strike bulldog. There, he's got the Macho Man elbow, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it for Kenny Omega in this one. I don't know how much I love the sitting on the pinfall there after the 3 count for an extended period of time. It is what it is. I don't expect that to be fixed by release date. We don't have our release date yet. But so far, I mean, that match, that looked pretty good. I liked it. Here you get a little bit of a view of the character selection screen, where you get to see, I heard some people talking about how, like, Paul White didn't look large enough, or the characters, like, they all look the same size. The old Aki games, they all kind of did look the same size. Like, you didn't see a huge size discrepancy if you had, like, Rey Mysterio in there, Rey Mysterio Jr. in there against the Giant. This, I'm not noticing that. I don't really find that to be a really huge problem. I do see, like, Big Show does look, or Paul White does look bigger than Adam Cole. If you see them, like, he's more than a full head bigger when they're standing, if they're fully, like, see right there, like, if you get them fully standing up on the same level kind of deal, you see Paul White is quite a bit bigger than Adam Cole. It's just when he bends over to grapple and whatever. I mean, I think it's probably just for the animations, you know, the way they do it, because most of these animations aren't mocap. They're, you know, hand-drawn, handmade, like they were in the old Aki days. And that's what makes them, you know, look and feel like a fun arcade game. Like, look at the impact of those moves. Awesome. We did see a little clipping there as they were, like, kind of floating in the air. They weren't hitting on the mat there, so that is some of the little bugs that we'll have to see hopefully worked out. I don't know if it's a specific move animation that caused that or what that was, but that was actually the first time I'd noticed that one. Here, a nice boot from Paul White. I like the pacing, I like the speed of the moves. They're very impactful, and I found a lot of really cool moves in the 2K series. Sometimes they just didn't have the right impact, where it's like, I'm not going to use it because it just doesn't look devastating enough. Whereas here, you see Big Show Paul White just doing a back body drop. Even that looks like super impactful. And here, just like in the old, you know, WrestleMania 2000 No Mercy days, when you try lifting Andre the Giant, you couldn't do it. Or you tried to lift Mark Henry or the Big Show, you couldn't do it. Paul White here, super heavyweight. You have that. I don't know how much I love that, because I feel like a lot of the CAWs, a lot of the creator wrestlers, if you're playing online matches, which I will be when this game comes out, I feel like a lot of them just might make them super heavyweights so that you can't really do any moves to them other than try and give them a scoop slam and then do your signatures and finishers, of course. Which, I don't know how much I love that, because it's already annoying in the 2K series playing against super heavyweights for that same reason, having the weight detection moves. This doesn't look like it's even going to have weight detection moves. You're just going to be able to do the backdrop and the scoop slam, assuming you have the spirit meter to do it. That's a nice spear. I'm wondering if that's one of Paul White's signatures. I'm guessing it is. And are we going to get to see the big choke slam here? Oh, he throws him in the corner. And he's going for a top rope. No, it looks like... Oh, and do you see the spirit meter? Do you see how he reversed a special, which he might have been going for an avalanche choke slam there. We don't know Big Show's finisher, or Paul White's finishers at this point. Did you see how much spirit meter Adam Cole got for the reversal there? Now he's in his signature. I'm trying to roll him into the corner. What I haven't seen yet is a lot of in the ropes groggy grapples. You know, for something like a lethal injection or those kinds of moves. Stuff you see in the 2K series where they're groggy in the middle of the ropes. I haven't seen any of those grapples yet, so I'm curious to know if we will have those as an option. There we see Adam Cole over the boom. Looks very nice. 1, 2, and 2.99. Look at that. And big Paul White is in danger. Spirit's in danger, just like the classic Aki engine, as we all know and love. And see, when you have enough spirit, all you can do is a backdrop. Puts him back in signature mode. Adam Cole, baby. You can hear the crowd taunts. I do love the crowd chants, by the way. The few that we've had a chance to hear, absolutely amazing. They have Fight Forever chants, Adam Cole Baby. I've heard Omega chants. I've heard, there's swearing in some of the chants. Like, it's awesome. Absolutely awesome. And a nice springboard. Oh, and see, I like that. It didn't turn Paul White around so that hit him forward and it forced the animation to clip so he landed on his back. That just made him hit him from the back, made him land on his stomach. I liked that there. Dragging there. I mean, the animation is what it is. Two. Only a 2 count. He's got his signature. And punch, kick. So this is one thing I'm maybe not a big fan of as far as the CPU logic goes. As he hits a signature, so we're going to see he gets the 3 count here. Adam Cole would never win with that move in a real match. So I would kind of like them maybe to go more into go for the special after that and see if they can hit the finisher. But those are just little minor things, that I don't know if you can change CPU logic in this game like you could in the old Fire Pro series. I'm going to guess you probably can't. But so far, again, I like what I see. The graphics, like Thunder Rosa, Hikaru Shida, look great so far. Here we get a look at Hikaru Shida's entrance. Here I know there was no audio for these clips, so I have no problem talking over them. Not that I did for the other 2 matches, but here in Thunder Rosa, like I said, great. You can shoot pyro here. Boom, boom, boom. Press your pyro button to give them pyro. Neat, but it's not like you're having long entrances, so it's not like that's really a big selling feature for me anyways. And beautiful reversal, so you're getting to see a lot of reversals and the spirit meter going up there, but you get to see a lot of the reversals now that we hadn't seen before. Oh, and a devastating tombstone right off the bat. Beautiful. And Thunder Rosa. Love that taunt there. Beautiful. I think they did a really good job with the Thunder Rosa model as well as the Shida model. I think they look really, really good. And the fan details as well. The fans. I don't care if you're seeing it's the same fan with the same AEW t-shirt or whatever in the audience. Just the graphics on the fans from someone who's playing No Mercy and World Tour and Revenge and stuff just recently, just to get a feel for, this old Aki engine again and the grappling engine. My God, it's like the crowd just looks absolutely incredible. Again, this game isn't about the graphics. Obviously, what's going to sell it is the AEW brand and the Aki engine itself. As a lot of wrestling game fans have been very sick of the 2K series, probably since since WWE 13, probably around that area. That was one of the last really good wrestling games. Had fun with weapons and all kinds of stuff. 2K19 was good. 2K22, I mean, I played it lots. It's fine. It's just, I feel like this is something I would enjoy more, playing in multiplayer matches and playing with friends. Hopefully the story mode or the campaign mode is really good. Here we get to see a little bit of the outside reactions, smacking up against the railing. I like that. You can do, looks like there's little bits of grappling moves you can do there. Very cool. Again, this guy was taking computer versus computer footage because he's not good at the game. He's not familiar with wrestling games. And what I found really sad after speaking to Graham, the guys who took the footage here at the Tokyo Game Show, they were saying that it really wasn't, as someone who's not a fan of the genre and never really played wrestling games, not a big fan of them, or just doesn't really know much about them at all, he said that it was not a pick up and play kind of game. When he tried playing the game, it was not just new player friendly. He said, had the tutorials been in English, not in Japanese, like they are obviously at Tokyo Gamescom, maybe it would have been a little easier, but he said it was not just very super intuitive and easy to play. Like, he got smashed by the computer every time, and it didn't feel as smooth as, maybe we'd hope. Obviously, as someone who grew up in the N64 games myself, as a kid, I will have no problem. I understand strong, weak grapples, strong strikes, finishers, and all that. But it is sad to hear, as someone who's not maybe a fan of the genres, they have really advertised this as a game that's just, pick up and play, that it's not, the controls don't feel that intuitive. But at the same time, I'm happy they stayed true in a lot of ways and very similar to the old Aki engine. And there it is. That's the first time we've seen a rope in the ropes grapple. Right there. Beautiful. I like that that's in the game. I'm hoping we have weak and strong grapples and a variety of moves we can do from that position there. for things like a lethal injection or, you know, just fun cutters, and just because there's so many different moves that come from that grapple, and that, ooh, beautiful. I love just so, and look at that. Look at that. Look at the reversal. Shida was going to go for the win. Typical Thunder Rosa fashion. Sandbagging, no selling, no sells, 2 finishers from Shida. Gets right up into the pin. She's got full meter now. Very Thunder Rosa-esque. This is perfect. Wonderful. Gets her signature. No sells Shida. Says F you. And throws her in the corner. Is this a signature? I'm not sure if this is a signature move, but looks very cool. Very Jeff Hardy-esque there. And here, she says it's over. Going for it. It's the finish. Beautiful. I love the impact of the moves in this game, and I love that pinfall right there. 1, 2, 3. And, I mean, that's it, guys. Like, it looks great so far. I'm very excited for AEW Fight Forever. I really hope we get a release date soon. I don't understand the reason why they went to Tokyo Game Show. I understand Kenny Omega being suspended and everything probably put a nail in their, you know, in their plans. But I'm very disappointed to know that there's been no release date, no new features announced. There's been, you know, next to nothing. We've gotten, the only footage we've gotten is from these kind guys at the game club that took the footage for us, and other than that, you know, 2-3 people putting out fan footage of taken from their phones or whatever cameras of the game, and then what, a couple of dark matches, like matches we'd get on dark from some, you know, like, I just don't get it. Like, you're putting on exhibition matches, cool. When I talked to the guys at the game club, they were saying that there was never a lineup to play. Like, it was always free. Nobody was ever playing AEW Fight Forever. Anytime they walked by, there was nobody there. So he was free to just take, you know, a bunch of footage, no problem. Like, there was nobody ever there in lineup or anything. Nobody was playing the game. There's no hype around it down there. I mean, the setup of the stage is super cool. The staging is everything. Looks awesome. But I just don't understand what they're doing out there. If they're promoting this game, why isn't Christopher Daniels then? Or you know, Evil Uno, why isn't he touting the game, telling us something new about career mode, telling us anything new about anything, new roster members? Like, it doesn't matter, just give us something. A release date, a lot of people expected out of this, hopefully soon, hopefully this year, hopefully before Christmas time, so we can get some good sales. But I don't know, you guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this footage. Once again, thank you so much to the guys at the Game Club. Graham, thank you for taking this footage for us. I know you guys and I spoke quite a bit on your stream the other day, as well as back and forth. And just, again, so much appreciation for you guys being able to capture some footage for us, because we've been starved for any Fight Forever footage pretty much since Gamescom. Like, there's been nothing, and at Gamescom, all we got was that one match between Kenny Omega and Adam Cole. So this was cool. This was neat. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it. And to everybody else there, like, comment, subscribe, and please go check out the Game Club channel and like, comment, and subscribe to them as well. Obviously, they won't be covering AEW Fight Forever beyond this, but I do appreciate them doing this again for us. So, anyways, that's it for this one. Take care. I'm out. Peace.